want to tell you a funny story about Officer and a Gentleman.
All right.
All right? There was a scene that was cut out in Officer and a Gentleman. It was a survival scene. But we went in, and for the first 2 months of the film, the prop man was making little licorice bugs. Because in survival, you have to eat whatever you can get your hands on. And in the script, it said that I had to eat bugs with Richard Gere. He had to eat bugs, too. So we had been watching the prop man make little licorice bugs. So on the day that we were going to shoot that, somebody came up to me and said, you know, I think you're going to be eating real bugs. I said, well, I'm not going to be eating real bugs. Richard's not going to be eating real bugs. We get down there, and the director kneels down, and he says to me, we're on a very tight lens. The licorice bugs don't move. He goes, you have to do me a favor. You must eat a real bug.
What kind of a bug was it?
Well, this was a cockroach. So I said, I am not going to eat a real bug unless you eat a real bug. Then I'll eat a real bug.
To the director?
To the director.
Oh, well, that seems fair.
And Richard's sitting there going,
that seems fair.
He's not saying anything. I'm the spokeswoman on this. So the director comes over and he's got like a Dixie cup, only a big one, with a lid. And he takes the lid off, and there must have been 100 cockroaches in there. I said, all right, you eat one of those. I'll be glad to eat one. Because I never thought he'd eat one of these things. We took the bug out, he bit it in half, swallowed the first half, put the other half in his mouth, swallowed that, and said, well, I said, Richard said, you first. So I decide that I am not going to take this bug and bite it in half because the white stuff comes out. This is true. This is true. So I decide that I am going to get a lot of saliva in my mouth and drown him. Put him in.
Good thinking, and then let him walk down.
Yes, I put him in my mouth, and I get him in there. First of all, you had to put him in your hand, and then open the hand and grab him by the hind legs like that, which upset me no end. There's tears running down my face, and the director saying, keep rolling, you'll never see the tears. I'm focused on her mouth. So I got the bug here, and its legs are going like this, trying to get away.
Of course.
So I pop him in my mouth, and I've got the saliva there, but my throat constricted. I could not get the bug to go down. So it's banging against my teeth.
May I come out?
Trying to get out. Well, I swallowed, and meanwhile we had to do 5 more takes.
Well, that's above and beyond the call, isn't it?
Oh, I thought so. And Richard's term was next, and
I have the standard bug clause in my contract with NBC.
Well, I always had a no nudity. Now it reads no nudity and no bug eating. That's it.
Good thinking. That's freaky.
Weird story.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Justin Wilson.